Hi, everybody.
Hey, everybody, welcome to TFT, Tarot for Today, Divine Dabblings with
Oberon.
and Banshee. Welcome to the Happy Hour.
Happy Hour.
The late edition of Happy Hour. Sorry about that, but Mr. O has to earn some money.
Right, I worked earlier today, so when we do that, normally it's at 10 a.m., but this time it was at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Now, I noticed that, Salima, you are here, and we had a technical difficulty at the end of our last show. So I don't even know, your entire reading probably did not come through on that video. So I wrote down the cards, and I can't do it today because I don't have the cards with me, but if you come to Sunday's show, I'll I'll sum up that reading for you on Sunday's show. You could still ask another question on that show. We'll just give you a brief run through as to what those cards were. With my apologies, something just happened.
I don't think all of it was cut off.
Yeah, I don't think all of it was cut off.
It was just the final card.
Yeah, correct, I think. Yeah. So I'll just sum it up for you, and we can move on from there. But we apologize. Something just went wrong. It's Mercury retrograde. I feel like anything can go and probably will. All right, so let's get going. Let's get started with our card for the collective, which is from The Good Tarot by Colette Baron Reed.
You're welcome.
Hey, you're welcome. I don't know, just a fluke, and we couldn't get it back up just for one card, the show. So we'll do it. We'll just run through it again on Sunday's show.
Hi, Lovelu.
Hi, Lovelu. This is Happy Hour, just reminding you, so we'll throw a positive card for you, but it's not a live question show. All right. Oh, it's the Three of Fire. The Three of Fire, the Three of Wands. All right. Expansion of opportunities, the fullness of creativity, achievement. I am on the right path towards my success. I have an abundance of opportunities before me. I need to trust myself, for I can make good choices for myself and co-create situations and relationships that are in harmony with my heart's desire. Well, the Three of Wands is a great card for the collective. I think here this is a time for anticipating the moment, the perfect moment to move forward on a project or goal, or to strike, to make a move on something. You realize that success is just around the corner for you. You're just waiting for the right time to make your move.
Right. It's opportunities are there. Don't miss them.
Yeah. So that's what we have for the collective. I'll get Lovelu on the list now. And I'll post the list. Lena is up first. We know that some of our usual people won't be making it at this hour, and we understand that. Hopefully, well, Mr. O is retiring at the very beginning of August, so Happy Hour will be more on a routine schedule, unless we have to read cards somewhere, and that doesn't happen very often. So, or if we go on a trip, we may have to reschedule or cancel Happy Hour. That doesn't happen very often either. So.
All right, Lena. And Lena gets...
Yay!
The Sun. Beautiful card there, and it looks so nice on that fabric there. So the Sun says you're really finding out things. Maybe you're finding out what successes are in store for you. There's happiness here. There's a sense of maybe, thank you, Namira. There's a sense of maybe love or bonding emotionally strongly with somebody. And there's a sense of finding knowledge or questing for knowledge. It just feels like this is a card that sums up a lot of positive values for you going forward.
I was just looking at that. Look at all those colors and how they almost match up completely. Beautiful card, Lena, and think positive this week. Think positive, happy thoughts. Think successful thoughts. The sun is here, and it wants you to open your heart to the idea that you can create the successful world you want to live in. So there's good vibes this week. There's good vibes for moving forward and progressing on things. And the more you think positive, the more you will attract that to you. So can't say much more about that. It's a wonderful card for happy hour. Good luck with that. And Libra is up. Well, Mr. O's full-time retirement ended years ago, but of course, you're working how many hours a week?
I work 20 hours.
He works 20 hours a week total, and, it's time.
Hi, Grateful.
Hey, Grateful. Good to see you. We'll get you on the list. This is a late version of happy hour today. It's the King of Swords. The King of Swords is upright. Did I post the list? Yes, I did. Libra. It's the King of Swords, Libra, and I like this. This week you're going to be on point mentally. You're going to be on point. You're going to be able to make, split-second decisions that will be good, work to your advantage. You seem to have a handle on figuring out what you need to do, when you need to do it, and to go with what your decisions are, to go with what you've decided. I think you can trust your judgment this week.
Well, it's a great card for somebody who is a Libra. It's a sword card, and so it could pertain to air signs like Libra. There's a masterful quality here with this card, and there's a sense of being instinctually aware of knowledge. And so this may say that if you are pondering certain questions or decisions to make, Libra, you're going to feel informed by symbols or things that come to you. And of course, you feed back some of that to us on some of your questions. So I think when we see you again, you may ask about that kind of significance. But beyond that, this does say your judgment could be trusted in a number of decisions this week.
You may, in fact, have some important decisions this week. I know this week ahead, Mercury is going retrograde, so do be careful. That's all I will say about it, is just do be careful and give your decisions due diligence. If you have to make split-second ones, I think you'll be able to think on your feet and think appropriately. Many of us are going to be going through brain fog as this Mercury retrograde sets in. So the fact that you've got the King of Swords for this week is a good thing.
Yepper.
So good luck with that. Your turn.
All right, and we're on Siama. Hi, Siama.
Yep. Hi, Siama.
What will your happy hour message be?
It's going to get really oppressively hot here next week. And I mean, we're not alone. It's a lot of the country, definitely a good portion of Michigan, if not all of Michigan, is under this heat advisory. It's going to be nasty. We may be, I think it's running into Saturday even of next week too, so we may be doing happy hour next week on the first floor.
And Selma, you got a king
Another
too.
king.
You have the King of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles says you're going to want to take a lot of charge or personal overview of things you have to manage. And this could be a lot of material things, in your life. For example, making sure certain bills paid on time, or if there are workers around the home that they're paid or contracted properly. Things of that kind of sort. It definitely pertains to material matters and maybe things about your home. It could also be, like I mentioned, about bills you pay too. Generally speaking, it could be about other things, but mostly as they may pertain to your home or your home life.
Yeah, I like that. It could be about organizing in the home and making things, more presentable or more beautiful for that matter. Because sometimes, I don't know about the king so much, but sometimes the Pentacle cards are about that, beautifying your space. The other thing about this is take charge this week. Take charge of, material, financial matters, purchases that need to be made, and things of that nature, keeping in mind that Mercury is retrograde. So, make smart, wise choices for yourself during this period when, things can be a little bit uncertain. And I think you'll have a good week. Good luck with that. All right, we are on
Preeti.
Preeti. Hi, Preeti. We used to have an air mattress. Did we get rid of it?
I don't know.
I know. I sure could use it if I have to sleep downstairs in this hot spell.
You're welcome, Selma.
Hey, you're very welcome. Okay. Ooh, somebody's on fire. It's the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands upright. Well, Preeti, this is a great time for you to start something new. Wow, all these positive, of course it's happy hour, it's going to be positive, but all these like new beginnings or things with matters that Mercury could muck with, so do be aware that, maybe things might get off to a slow start. Don't be discouraged if they do, if you start something new this week. See it through. That's the point. If you see something through that you start in this week ahead, I think that it will be successful for you, whatever it is.
Yes, I feel like there could be some new project for you. It's not necessarily like a big, project. It could just be something simple you want to do around your home or around your office or where you might work at. But it feels like it really energizes you in a way, or you really have a kind of take charge attitude. And to some degree, maybe you can use this as a way of expressing your self-confidence in your own goals, other ones that you might have too. This is a good time for you to start other projects or to network with people about mutual concerns, things you might want to, get other feedback from, or maybe people, want that from you in a way.
I like that. I also think this might be a time for you where, this is a time to take an idea and run with it, and it could be any kind of idea. I feel here, if you've been wanting to do something or join a group or something, but you've been holding back, ideas will just sit up there and nothing will ever come of them unless you do something about them. So, show a little courage or, self-confidence and go take one of those ideas and bring them to life. So good luck with that. All right, we are on It is Namira. Hi, Namira.
No, it's Selema.
Oh, it's Selema. I'm sorry, that was Preeti. Sorry, I don't know why I did that. Good luck with that, Preeti. It is Selema. All right. And everybody who's in the hot zone this week, hydrate. Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. It's very important. I suppose coffee is hydration.
I watched a TV show and a dietitian said it was, with a small caveat here or there. All right, Selema. Oh.
Uh-oh. What did you do? What did you do? Oh, I gotta put it there. It's the Five of Swords, Selema. Well.
Hi, Kara.
Hey, Kara, we'll get you on the list morning.
It is not morning here, but somewhere in the world, it is morning.
It might be morning for Kara, who just woke up
it might be morning
out of a
Kara.
Slumber. All right. Well, okay, the Five of Swords. And Selema, I understand why you got this card in a way. You have been fighting some heady battles, in the workplace with jobs that haven't worked out for you. And, it's been difficult and it's been troubling. I mean, if you look at the person's face on that card there, they appear like they're mentally troubled by what's going on around them. But, this card suggests to you to try to rise above all of this. You're better than all of this. You have to focus on that. And you have to realize that, this too shall pass. And so I think this week is about just feeling better about yourself, better about trying to elevate yourself and prove, the people wrong who have let you down.
Selema, I know you like she says, things are tough sometimes, and not just for you, for a lot of us too. But I know you feel like deep inside, whether it's a spiritual feeling you have or whether it's just a feeling about yourself, knowing you have the will to keep trying. You don't have to necessarily believe in a particular spirituality, but somehow this week, a part of you, instinct or whatever you want to call it, may talk to you and tell you you can continue on, you can soldier on, don't let the bad guys, keep slugging it out with you. Ignore them, move on,
let it go
to find, your own peace. And it's not going to be easy. I'm not trying to promise you that, but we all hit that dark side or dark side of the soul, dark night of the soul, where, we have to question, are we really going to be able to do this? And sometimes when we reach the bottom, that's when we have the will to come up.
That's when we rise up. So good luck with that.
Good luck. And we're on Namira.
Hi, Namira. You had a nap. Well, I'm not going to take one today, I think. I think it's mucking up my sleep cycle a little bit. So I'm going to try to keep myself awake. Though some days I absolutely need one. Oh, well, I got a spin too. So, Namira, you have the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups is here.
2 5s in a row.
2 5s in a row. There have been some really, I film my material matter show for tomorrow, and I cannot believe some of the repeats I had, but they were repeats in numbers. I had all 4 10s come out in various readings. Yeah. So, all right. So, Namira, the 5 of Cups indicates that, this is a time to release those things that maybe, we fall into this thing of regretting different actions or different things that happen to us, or maybe things that we wish we could have done differently, etc. Maybe wishing that relationships or something would have turned out better than they had. We need to take all of that. See right up here, all that stuff on that person? We need to take all of that and let it go. And let it go. Release it from yourself this week. And feel the lightness that comes with that.
Well, Namira, the only reason I thought it was worth mentioning the 2 5s is that, all the cards are special, but 5s have, in any suit, an energy kind of significance. Like some energy's moving, and it may move against you, but it usually, is better constructed. But with this 5 of Cups, the energy is saying, don't forget what you still have. That although you could be dealing with a sense of losing things or losing a sense of self, there's still something there. And it's good to honor both sides of that equation, the thing that you feel you regret, but also to acknowledge that there's still some good for you there, and that, maybe you have to put a little extra TLC into some things, but it's going to be worth it. It's like what we were saying to others.
What I really like is this card reminds me of my favorite thing to do is to, when you shower, let all that stuff off of you. Imagine that as the water cleanses you, that it is cleansing you of all these things that are making you feel down or regretful. So good luck with that.
All right. Good luck in the mirror.
Let it go down the drain, I always say.
I'm gonna wash that trouble right down the drain.
And Love Lou is up.
All right, Love Lou. Happy hour to you.
What?
Go on, say it.
Quit dropping my cards!
Don't bend my cards!
Don't bend my cards!
Now quiet so I can attune.
You're so bad.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to sing a tune?
Hey, that's my line. All right, Love Lou.
All right.
Look. You have a 2 of Pentacles. And so the 2 of Pentacles says that maybe the focus is on you right now. Maybe it's not always. But the focus is on you because you're realizing you have to kind of align some things in your life, or you have to balance them in your life. And these could be things within yourself as well as the physical properties of things you have to also deal with. So, for example, if you're working, you might have to schedule yourself the time you're not working to do other things that are important around your home or for yourself. Maybe you need to get to a place where somebody can cut your hair or do things for you like that, design clothing, whatever it might be. You have to balance that, but also to take time to notice the personal inner balance of your energies, realizing that sometimes a day is busy and you need to rest to take care of yourself. So all of those things are in this card for you to stay balanced, and this week will work.
This week will work, and and if already your week is kind of planned out and maybe you've got too much going on, now is the time to figure out how to balance it all out. Because this card says that if you if you have everything lovely in balance, you'll feel a lot better this week. And you can make it happen, whether it's your work-life balance or you need to get a little bit more fresh air, you need to get a little bit more exercise or outdoor activities into your routine. Find a way to do it. Find a way to balance everything out. If you feel like you haven't been eating properly or sleeping well lately, find a way to balance things out and make it work for you. Things this week require balance, and I think you will find it. And with that comes a bit of contentment. It makes you feel content. It makes you feel comfortable. So I think this week will be a comfortable feeling week for you. Good luck with that.
All right. Good luck, Wild Blue. And we are on Grateful Z, also known as Zach.
Yep,
Hey,
we
Zach.
got you, Zach.
Just for you, some fireworks.
Oh, did you get them going? I'll see them. There they are. Ah, looks like some smoke, too, from them. Well, it is 4th of July and Canada Day coming up. Zach, you've got the Knight of Swords.
Awesome.
You are on the move, Zach. You can think on your feet this week, literally. And so, and it may be required of you, and that's okay because you seem to have a lot of energy. You have a lot of drive and motivation, either to work on, whether it's working on personal matters at the home front or on work projects or, some projects that you want to do, hobbies, etc. You're on the move, and you don't even need that motorcycle over there. You can handle this yourself. You're fast and furious this week, but that's what makes you happy. That's going to make you very happy.
Well, this card says you're that knight. You're that person that is really very confident of yourself and also willing to really press the issue. You're bringing speed and dedication to your task. So, Zach, this could be about a particular specific task you might be thinking of, a goal you have for yourself, a project you can do. And I know we've talked about some of that in the recent past. But this could also just be saying, in general, you're doing this because you're seeing maybe just little side things that really your attention to them are going to make a difference. And so you can just sort of mark some things off your list and then keep prepared for the next week.
Yeah, it almost seems like you're chasing something this week, When I see
go.
that card, I think about that. You might be chasing after a goal, a person, whatever the case may be. And that your mind is leading you that way. That's the hawk or whatever bird, eagle, whatever bird that is.
Okay, yeah.
Flying in front of you. So
the card suggests that you should really consider tackling some things you needed to tackle, whether they're these projects or whether there are other goals you might have. This is going to be a good week for you to do that. It's very interesting because, of course, Mercury is about to go retrograde.
Yeah.
But maybe, your own particular astrological intermix with it might favor things still.
It's really funny because I feel as though Mercury was really hitting hard even the 2 weeks before it began. But maybe this week some people are going to have some good things still, that it's going to take some time to affect others. I don't know. I'm just wondering.
We'll have to see.
Because there are some other astrological aspects that are happening this week that are kind of positive. Like I think there's a full moon in Capricorn, and Jupiter is entering Leo this week, and that's all positive stuff. So good luck with that. I think I pulled that, so it's yours. And
All
it's
right,
Kara.
so Kara,
You get
hi,
to pull
Kara.
for Kara. You're very welcome, Zach.
I appreciate hearing that. Thank you. And you're welcome. All right, let's see what Happy Hour has for Kara. I knew you
Oh
were
my
gonna
God!
Get this.
I
you know
did
it
too.
Oh my God!
I
I
was
knew
gonna,
you were going to get this
wait,
card.
don't say it yet. I was gonna I was gonna say, you know, in my mind I was saying, well, Odin better not show up, and then I thought of the King of Pentacles, and he pulled it. So it's a repeat card,
It's the King of Pentacles,
and he reminds us of
which
Odin.
is our surrogate Odin. One of several in the tarot, I think.
This
I think
is
the
so
Hangman
funny.
is kind of like one. And I was just thinking, you know, before I pulled it, that I
Me
was going to
too.
pull it. Because I had said, let's see what Happy Hour has for you. And of course, you're already saying, what does Odin have
That's
for me?
when I immediately
And
said the
yes!
King of Pentacles
Yes!
to myself. Oh my God.
Damn you. Oh, wait. I'm sorry.
Damn you! Well, because I was thinking Odin's not going to clamp down on Kara at happy hour, is he? Well, at any rate, no, I don't think he is. I think basically this card is saying that, hey, maybe this is time for you to take care of, you know, some things around your place. I know you've been I think you were doing some purging of stuff, right? Some donating of stuff recently. Maybe Odin is proud of you for that. Maybe actually that's why he showed up. You know, he wants to see you organized. He wants to see you giving generously to others as well. And so I think he's here for that reason. He realizes you're doing the work he would expect of you right now.
Okay.
What?
Both of us thought of this at the same time. Odin was channeling through us to get to you. Odin's going to come to you, maybe in a dream or something. So I got a message for you. Here's what it is. If there's a particular rune associated with Odin, I want you to write it on a piece of paper, or if you already have it on something, put it under your pillow. Do it for at least 3 nights, but maybe you have to do it for 9 nights.
And see if he sends you a message. Wow.
I just have a feeling about this. Because you're a dreamer, too.
Yeah.
Oh, Kara.
Good idea. Good idea. So give it a shot, Kara. You've heard it from the horse's mouth.
In his name. Good for you.
All right. Well,
Let us know how it works.
let us know how it works. I'll be interested to find out. So that's it. I don't even know if I can add anything to that. I think he might be onto something there. Gotta go sometimes with what's in that head of his.
Well, we both channeled
Yeah.
that idea that that card was going to come up. And I think I had that feeling that that's why, that he was trying to get a message out.
Yeah. So, wow. Well, I hope that made you happy. I hope it's a
you're
good
welcome.
message. So, I guess that's it. That's our show. We didn't expect it to be a full show because we had to, you know, reschedule it like this later on a Saturday, which I always think earlier is better because people get busy, people go out and do things. So I want to thank all of you who did make it here.
Truck. Okay.
Oh yeah, okay.
Nice.
On Odin's Day. Yeah, you know what? Why don't you keep doing that through Wednesday? You know, then I would say keep that under your pillow through Wednesday. I forgot that's Odin's Day. You're right.
Saturday night, Sunday night, Monday night. Yeah.
Do it.
Through Tuesday night.
Okay, through Tuesday night for Wednesday. Yeah. Okay.
Or at least start by Sunday night and do it through. Whatever. Do what you feel is right.
Do what you feel is right. If you want to keep it out there for Wednesday, I would say do it because that's his day. So I would do that.
But you gotta tell us what happens.
Yep. All right, everybody. So thanks again. We're gonna close up. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday, and I really hope everybody has a happy week ahead. So stay tuned. We'll be back here, we think, at the normal time. We're sure next Saturday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
That's July 4th, by the way.
That is July 4th.
Mm-hmm.
So
we'll be here.
If you can make it, come and join us at that early time. All right. Take care. Have a great week ahead. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.